estimated 247 million cases and 619,000 deaths worldwide.
94% of these cases occur in sub-Saharan African countries.
Malaria continues to be one of the most widespread endemic diseases in Cameroon, with more than 2 million reported cases each year.
Hi, my name is Brendan and I'll be covering information ethics today. There are 4 aspects of it: privacy, accuracy, property and accessibility, but I will be focusing on covering the accuracy aspect. Now, in information accuracy, we are really looking at data collection, verification of correctness, and data collection sustainability. The whole thing sums up into collection methodology, the authenticity, the exactness, and how we can continuously monitor that this data is being accurate. So we watched the video earlier and it's talking about malaria and reportedly saying that 2 million cases each year in Cameroon. Now, is that really the case? Is this information accurate? So if you look at a case study in Gabon, the video was on Cameroon having 2 million cases every year, but the similar issue is facing in Gabon as well. The journal article that we're looking at is research done on a case study of 2 regions in Gabon and assessing its data quality. The main results of the finding is that more than 50% of all the findings do not meet the criteria for good accuracy. The negative impact is that it is very difficult to know what kind of healthcare interventions that we can do, and it's very difficult to assess the impact of all these interventions as well. So a framework was also provided called the PRISM framework, and it's really dealing with how we can improve RHIS that is largely used in WHO for all these regions. I'll also cover the framework in terms of its key features, applications, strengths and challenges. Now, each one of it I'll provide an example. So for example, in purpose, it's like skilled human resource shortages, poor data tools. In applications, Uganda also developed a checklist to evaluate the data quality and usage because of the PRISM framework. And challenges are really about how we can foster collective responsibility instead of just blaming either the government or blaming the people on the ground not doing the work. I briefly mentioned about RHIS process. So what is this all about? It is mainly used by the WHO that distributes this open source platform framework to the developing countries to help them really in their data collection process. Now, the PRISM framework doesn't really break down into how each part is being really executed. So this is my attempt to try and provide a nuanced breakdown into how people can systematically follow the framework. So the idea is to really break it out into 6 phases: planning, prep, data collection, data quality, integration, monitoring, and scalability. I'm just going to really mention just planning and preparation. We want to define the objective very clearly. We want to identify the resources, like what are the available personnel, technologies, and infrastructure. And finally, we want to talk about how we can establish partnerships before we go into data collection. So collaborate with local communities and international partners for support, for example. There are a lot more nuances in the rest of the 5 steps. So in summary, it's about improving this PRISM framework and improving the data accuracy for these countries, especially with health crises and needs intervention from people. So thank you very much.